The V6 is gone, and it's not coming back. Toyota made that crystal clear when it launched the new Tacoma, and even now, with the latest emission rollbacks, they're not budging. The automaker sticks to its turbocharged 4-cylinder and hybrid configurations. Bold move, especially in a truck segment where buyers still romanticize big displacements and the deep, satisfying growl that comes with them. So, the big question is, can the truck keep its crown as the top midsize model without its trusty V6? Toyota needed to do something that would grab attention, and the small tweaks on the upcoming version are about to do the job. Let's break down what the 2027 Tacoma brings to the table and see if Toyota's gamble pays off. Join us as we explore the world of wheels. Subscribe now and buckle up for the adventure. Boosted power. The Turbo 4 isn't as scary as some make it out to be. On paper, it basically mirrors the old V6's performance, and for most drivers, that's all that matters. Some will still grumble about the extra parts and complexity, more things that could fail. For 2027, the engine lineup gets a noticeable bump. The base Turbo 4 will deliver 235 horsepower, giving the entry-level trucks a little more pep without overcomplicating things. Step up to the higher-end trims, and you're looking at a 290 horsepower version, more than enough to haul, tow, or just enjoy that classic Tacoma punch on the highway. Toyota isn't just keeping pace here. They're trying to prove that a 4-cylinder can still feel like a truck you want to drive every day. Boosted efficiency. Say hybrid, and most people instantly think gas savings. With the Tacoma, don't expect that compared to the old V6, mileage improvements aren't huge. What you do get is a serious jump in power and torque, 325 ponies and 465 pound-feet. For 2027, Toyota isn't changing the output, but they've refined the system for smarter power delivery and better overall efficiency. The result? The 2027 Tacoma will hit an estimated 25 miles per gallon combined. Not headline grabbing, but in a mid-sized truck that still hauls and tackles rough roads, every bit counts. It's a subtle upgrade that makes a real difference in day-to-day driving. Tweaks on off-road builds. The Trailhunter package is already drawing attention, but Toyota is already preparing something equally bold for the 2027. A refreshed TRD Pro is on the way. It's clear the company wants to keep the Tacoma at the top of the midsize off-road game. The TRD Pro has long been one of the best-equipped trucks for tackling trails, rocks, and mud. The competition has been catching up, and the package itself has been around for over a decade. There isn't much better gear out there than what the Tacoma TRD Pro already packs, but Toyota is focusing on fine-tuning. Expect adjustments that work hand-in-hand with the new engines and their higher outputs. Smarter suspension calibrations and optimized torque delivery mean the TRD Pro will still feel like a beast off-roader, just more responsive and more capable than before. It's a tweak here, a boost there, but it all adds up to keeping the 2027 Tacoma right at the top. Interior changes. The cabin is getting a quiet but meaningful upgrade. The interior has always been a bit utilitarian, and for new season, the company is aiming to make it feel more modern and comfortable, but they also tend to keep that rugged vibe. Expect updated materials and key touchpoints, such as softer surfaces on the dash and doors, with more premium stitching that gives the cabin a subtle lift. The infotainment system is getting a sharper display and quicker responsiveness, plus new connectivity features like wireless Android Auto and improved smartphone integration. Toyota might also tweak seat comfort and adjustability, giving both front and rear passengers a little extra room for longer trips. Small but practical updates, like additional USB ports, smarter storage solutions, and maybe even a revamped center console, could make daily life easier. It won't be a full luxury overhaul, but the 2027 Tacoma's cabin is shaping up to feel more thoughtful and refined, a place you actually want to spend time in. Release date and price. Toyota is planning to debut the 2027 Tacoma in the summer, giving fans a chance to see the updates firsthand before it hits dealerships later in 2026. Sales are expected to kick off in the last quarter, just in time for end-of-year buyers and holiday promotions. Pricing is creeping up, no surprise there. The base model still won't break the $35,000 mark, but it's edging closer than ever, especially if you skip the two-door version and opt for the more practical double cab. As for the higher-end trims, the TRD Pro and Trailhunter, they're already premium builds, and in 2027, their price tags could flirt with $70 grand. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you next time.